Hello everyone, this is Dan, your resident Digimon fan. Welcome back to the channel where it is news time, and today we're going to be talking about some new dim cards coming for the Digimon Vital Bracelet. I don't believe they are coming out until September or October, so it's going to be quite a while before these come out, but they finally did it, the Mad Lads did it. They teased an announcement at Digimon Fest, or Digicon, whatever it was called, that they were going to be doing an Agumon and Lobomon dim card, but what they've actually done is something even better. So we've got two sets here in front of you. Apologies for the low resolution, this is the best picture I could find. There are actually two sets of free cards. You've got the Spirit Flame set over here and the Spirit Light set over here. So this is the EX3 set. EX was Agumon and Gabumon, EX2 was the Tamer Dims, so EX3 are the Frontier Dims. And we're actually getting 6 total Dims, I can't count, 6. Which is awesome, which is one for each of the main protagonists of Digimon Frontier. Just finished watching the series recently, and I did quite enjoy it. The ending was a bit anticlimactic, and I do feel like there was more for them to explore with the kids after they escaped from the digital world, but other than that, I'm very excited by this set of dim cards. So you can see here we have an Agumon dim card, of course, the main boy Takuya. We have Kumamon, nearly forgot his name there, that's Tommy's Digimon. You've also got Kori Kakamon here, and you've got Burning Greymon there. We have Kazimon, as well as Zephyrmon, which is Zoe's fusion evolution, not fusion evolution, spirit evolution, I have to remember the name there. Then over here, of course, you have Lobomon, and you've got Kendo Garurumon as well, which is Koji. You have Beetlemon, and is that Metal Kabuterimon, I think his name is, but that's JP's Digimon. And then you've also got Lowermon, and I can't remember what this guy's name is, like Kaiser Lowermon, something like that. I'll put the name on screen somewhere. And that is Koichi's evolution. So really cool to get a set for each of these guys, and what's even cooler is some of the stuff in the cards is beyond my expectations. I'm very looking forward to it. So Humulus, as always, has already updated their evolution guide with these Digimon, so really good job with that. That was super quick. So let's dive into what we've got here. Starting off with Agumon, also known as Agnimon in Japan. You actually, for the first time ever in a dim card, have 2 rookies this time, which is super awesome. So you have Flamemon and you have Gotsumon, which is kind of fitting considering that Gotsumon was a returning character in the show. He was in a number of episodes, so it's cool to have Gotsumon as a rookie. Although I think it would have been cooler if he was on Koji's dim card, on Lobomon's dim card, because he was more friends with Koji than with Takuya. But I guess he fits here a bit better, so I'm not too upset about that. So you've got Demi Meramon as the in training, or Petit Meramon, as it says here when I'm hovering over it. And you've got Mokumon, I'm not sure what his English name is. Does it have an English name? No, just Mokumon, as the super baby form. So the 2 rookies, as I said, we have Flamemon and Gotsumon. And then for champions, we have Agumon, Meramon, Starmon, and Grumblemon, which is really nice to get Grumblemon on this. I'm hoping, I haven't looked through all of the evolution lines, so we'll get to experience those together, but I'm hoping that all of the spirits appear, the legendary warriors, which would be really nice. Going to ultimate level, we have Aldermon and also Burning Greymon, so it's interesting that they are both ultimate level. I would have thought Aldermon would be mega level, but that's just me. But hey ho. And then we also have Super Starmon, and we have Gigasmon, and also Dark Super Starmon, who I didn't even know was a thing. So that's interesting. I do like the Starmon line. They are pretty derpy, but there's nothing more Digimon than the Starmon line, quite frankly. Up the top here we have Emperor Greymon, or Kaiser Greymon as he's known in Japan. So that's really cool to get him. You've also got Ancient Greymon, you have Volcamon, Ancient Volcamon, sorry that is, and then we have Susanumon, who I'm hoping will be a Jogress or DNA Digivolution with Magna Garurumon, but we shall see how that works out. But even so, really solid roster, especially after watching Frontier. It's really cool to see all these guys together. Right, let's have a look at the next one. Ferrymon, also known as Kazimon in English. And what do we have in Kazimon? So to start off with, you have Tanamon as the baby. So I feel sorry for Palmon's line. He's kind of been shoved around all over the place because you had Palmon as the rookie for I think it was Hermit in the Jungle, and then you had Togemon on Titans of Dust as a champion. So now we've got Tanamon on the Kazimon dim, but hey ho, not to complain too much. And then you've got Lowermon as a super baby there. Now the two rookies we get in this one is Tinkermon and also this guy Pomumon. I never remember his name. He just looks like a really weird Beomon. But yeah, I have seen Pomumon before. So really nice to get these two. As the champions, you have, of course, Kazimon, you have Kokatorimon, you have Arbamon, who is another one of the legendary warriors, and you have Weedmon, which is really awesome to have Weedmon on here. I really love him because of Digimon World, obviously. If you see my previous videos, then you'll know that I'm in love with that game. So cool to get Weedmon as a champion, really random, but I really like it. On the ultimate level, we have Jet Sylphimon over here, who I don't believe appears in the show. I assume that's the fusion evolution. You have the Beast Spirit, which is Zephyrmon. You have Petaldramon, and who is this guy? Peacockmon. Okay, not familiar with Peacockmon, but that's cool to see him. And down here we also have Zamilmon, who again is someone I'm not too familiar with. I don't believe I've seen them at all, and they weren't in the show. But you know, cool to have them in here. Then on the Mega side, we have Ancient Kazimon over here. We have Lotusmon, we have Ancient Troymon, and we have Lord Nightmon or Crusadermon, as they are known in English. The Digimon card game is a bit confusing when it comes to English and Japanese names, because in some occasions they use the English names like Emperor Greymon and Magna Gurumon, but then in other occasions they use the Japanese names like Huckmon and Lord Nightmon. So it's been a bit confusing for me because I only pretty much exclusively know the English names, because I don't really watch any of the Japanese media or play the Japanese games, so it's been a bit confusing. So Crusadermon, Lord Nightmon, it's the same thing, go figure. But Crusadermon played a big part in the show, so that's really cool. Also cool to see Ancient Troymon. I have a card of him and I'd never heard of him before that, so it's cool to see him get a chance to be on this card. Really like the look of Kazimon's dim card. Let's move on to the next one, which is Kumamon. So Kumamon, you get Hyarimon as the baby, who is the same as on Blizzard Fang. So that's the same here. So Yuki Botamon and Hyarimon, both on Blizzard Fang, nothing too new here. As the rookies, you get Bearmon. Now it's cool to have Bearmon on this one because that was also in he was in the movie, which was called like the Island of Lost Digimon or something like that. I believe I could only find it in Japanese, but that was a pretty cool movie actually. It was probably cooler than many of the episodes in the show. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But Bearmon's in the movie. We've also got here Snow Goblinmon. He's really cool with his little hat, so they're in Digimon World as well, so nice to see them. So pretty cool rookies. Then as the champions, we have Kumamon, Grizzlymon. Is this Ice Gotsumon? Icemon. Yeah, wasn't sure what his name was. And then we got Mojomon as well. So all new champions here. For Ultimates, we have Daipenmon, who I believe is also on Blizzard Fang, so this isn't the first time we've seen Daipenmon. We have Korikakumon, we have Ice Leomon X, which is interesting. I hadn't seen him before, so I know Ice Leomon or Pangeamon, but that's, I guess, from the Digimon X movie. We have Datamon as the Ultimate, and we also have Astamon. So I don't know who Astamon is. It's like a combination of Myotismon and some like gangster from the 40s. Interesting. Cool to have Datamon on here because there is a part of the Digimon Frontier anime where Datamon features, and his story arc is with Tommy, so it's cool to have him on this dim card. Then in the Mega section we have Olegmon, who I have never seen before, but yeah, he's got some axes. We have Ancient Megatheriumon or Megatheriumon. Never going to get this one right. So he's really cool. He actually features on Blizzard Fang as well, so that is a returning character. We have Frostvelgramon, never seen him. Some kind of peacock, looks pretty awesome. And then we have Dynasmon, who's one of the Royal Knights who appears in Digimon Frontier as well. So pretty nice selection on this card as well. Let's have a look at Lobomon, or Wolfmon as he is known in Japan. So I was expecting to see some interesting stuff in here, and I really love the fact that we have Wanyamon as the baby here. We're Botamon and Wanyamon. Wanyamon is adorable. If you've ever played Cyber Sleuth, then Wanyamon's in there. It's really cute. love Wondermon. Looking at the rookies though, we have Gizamon, I always get them confused between Gazimon and Gizamon. Gizamon as one of the rookies, and we also have this guy over here who is Strabimon. So really awesome to have Strabimon as well. He doesn't appear in the show, but yeah, still really awesome. Going over here, we have Lobomon, of course, as the champion. We have Dobomon, we have Ranamon, and we have a Beedramon. So Ranamon was another one of the legendary warriors, so cool to get her in here. Dobomon wasn't in Digimon Frontier. I think he may have featured maybe in an episode, not sure. But he was in Digimon Tamers, so cool to see him in here. In the ultimate space, we have Beowulfmon, we have Kendo Garurumon, we have whatever Ranamon turns into, Kalmaramon, that's it, which is creepy as heck. We have this guy, Sirenmon, who I don't know too much about, but I have a few cards of him. And then we have, who is this? Splashmon. Okay. Don't know who Splashmon is. Oh, Lord. And then looking at the Megas, we have Magna Garurumon, we have Ancient Garurumon, we have this guy, Ancient Mermaidmon, who I believe is on another dim card. Maybe it's Infinite Tide, or it could be on the Jellymon dim card. I'll put on screen where else it appears, but I don't think this is exclusive to this card. And then of course we have Susanimon, who again I'm hoping will be a Jogras evolution between the two Digimon, so pretty cool card this one. Okay, so moving on down to Beetlemon, also known as Blitzmon in Japanese. So as the baby, we have this guy, Kapurimon. So cool to see Kapurimon. I'm trying to remember if he is on another dim card. I'm not sure. I don't think he is. And then we also have Choromon. That's a super baby form, which is really cool. Now, this is interesting. So this is Ko Kabuterimon, who in the English card game, or in the latest set, I believe he was just called Kabuterimon, but I guess not, because he's a rookie. So Ko Kabuterimon, not sure where he fits in with the Beetlemon situation, but he looks a cross between Tentomon and Kabuterimon. Interesting. And then we also have Kakuomon, who appears in one of the episodes alongside JP as well. So JP turns into Beetlemon, and I think it's pretty cool that Kakuomon is one of his rookies in this set, because it's kind of fitting for that episode. So as the champions, of course, you have Beetlemon. We also have Thundermon, who appears in Digimon Tamers. We have, I'm trying to remember his name, but I can't remember it. I'm sorry. Mercurymon, of course, Mercurymon, another one of the legendary warriors. And then this over here, which is Blade Kuwagamon. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I can see pincers, I can see a blade, but I can't figure out the rest. It just looks like a sword. Blade Kuwagamon, good stuff. Then we have Rhino Kabuterimon as one of the ultimates. I'm guessing that's the fusion evolution, but it doesn't actually appear in the show. We have Metal Kabuterimon. We have Sephirothmon. Cool. Was he called Sephirothmon in Japan? I thought it was called something else. Anyway, that's Mercurymon's Beast Spirit. We have Metalife Kuwagamon. Never heard of this guy either. That's a new one on me. And we also have Wisemon, which is cool. Rising out of his book, as always. In the Mega category, we have Ancient Beetlemon. We have Grandis Kuwagamon. Another version of Kuwagamon. They're all metal types, which is super interesting. We have Ancient Wisemon, which makes sense because we have Wisemon. And then this guy down here is Momukusmon, who I believe is the main villain of the movie that I was referring to earlier. He was masquerading as Darkmon and Hippogriffmon, and then he turns into Momukusmon to try and bring back an evil Digimon. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, it's cool. It's a cool movie. He's in there. Go watch it. And then finally moving on to Lowermon. So Lowermon is the legendary warrior of darkness who belongs to Koichi. So cool to see Lowermon. As the baby, you have Fremon, which is really nice. I've always thought he was really cute. Then we've got this seed guy over here. Popomon? Not sure. He's really cute though. I really like him. Okay, so the two rookies. We have Leomon and we have Gazimon. So we've got Gizamon and Gazimon as rookies in these dim cards. So just to confuse me, I think. So really nice to see these two rookies. In the champion section, we have, of course, Lowermon. We have Leomon, who I guess evolves from Leolmon. We have Duskmon, which makes sense because, yeah, Duskmon is part of the Darkness section as well. And then we have Mad Leomon, which is super interesting. I mean, it's cool that Leomon got a dark form that is actually looking pretty creepy. So, Mad Leomon, everyone. Good stuff. Over here, we have Rihimon, or Rahimon, who I believe is the fusion evolution, but he never actually appears in the show. We have this guy, Jaeger Lowermon, is what he's called in English. Kaiser Leomon is the Japanese name, which is interesting because in the latest set, BT7 Next Adventure, he is called Kaiser Leomon on the card, despite that being the Japanese name, and yeah, that's probably why I was a bit thrown off. They do like to do it to me. We have Loda Leomon, who I believe features on the New Metal Empire dim card. I might be wrong, but I will correct on screen if I am. We have Velgamon, who is the beast spirit for Duskmon, which is pretty cool. We have Skullsatamon, and we have Lucemon Chaos Mode, just casually hanging out in the ultimates of this dim card. I like they've just crowbar that in there, with him being like the main villain of the show, and then he just appears on this dim card as an ultimate. Interesting choice. I wonder if it's meant to be a mega, but I guess it's fall down mode, so the mega would be the other mode. But yeah, anyway, interesting. And then in terms of megas, we have Ghoulmon, who looks adequately messed up. We have Dino Tigermon. Wow, he looks awesome. Never seen him before, but he looks super cool. And then, of course, we have Ancient Sphinxmon as the mega, who is, I guess, the main mega form for this set. So that's everything that's in these new dim cards, so very exciting for these to come out. As I said, I believe it's September or October. If I find the exact date, I'll put it on screen for you. They are premium Bandai exclusive, which is really frustrating for everyone outside of Japan. So if you want to purchase them, you will have to order them from resellers or companies that specialize in this sort of thing. I personally have ordered them from Zenin TCG. And I know there's some other places that also do them, so do some research and I'm sure you'll be able to find them. But get them on pre-order because they will probably be low in supply and you don't want to miss these guys. It's going to be super awesome. So that's everything for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll be back with more videos soon. Take care.